Greeting. This video is about a nonsensical argument between myself and people who pape. Hi. So yes, ghosting versus zeroing your hits. Everyone will jump in very energetically to tell me ghosting is a trick you do where you let a little... I get that. I do it. I understand that it exists. But at the same time, simultaneously, there are also people who refer to the act of holding the hit in until it dissipates as ghosting just as much as there's people who call it zeroing. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you call it. It's the mere fact that you are aware of the act of holding a hit in until it dissipates. The question then becomes, well, what's happening? In most cases, as far as vapor is concerned, that vapor is going to turn back into a liquid, okay? When that occurs, it's going to cause something called mucociliary dysfunction, as when it does that in the environmentals of your bronchioles, it will be fusing with the mucus lining your lungs, which you need that mucus to stay somewhat movable for your lungs to be healthy, right? Because like that mucus functions as a filter from the outside world. But when we gunk it up by vaping a lot, whether you're zeroing or ghosting or not isn't even a factor at that point. Just taking a hit off a vape, a little bit gets left behind. So what I'm really trying to tell people is it would behoove them to make an effort to help their lungs handle the excessive stickiness of the bad habit that is in fact vaping, that is dabbing, whatever. You should quit smoking though. I'm not going to talk about smoking because smoking is just fucking bad for you. Now me personally, as someone who dabs and vapes and has for years, I use a combination of mullein leaf and black seed oil. Black seed oil itself has a number of benefits, one of which being the fact that it is a bronchodilator. In other words, it will help reduce swelling in your bronchioles. Whereas mullein is an expectorant, so that will actually kickstart the production of new mucus that then thins out the old, sticky, vaped up mucus. I mean this with all due respect. Like, I understand where you're coming from, but you also have to realize this is like part 30 of a long stretching saga where I argue with teenagers about terminology that was never even the point of the video.